Legislation, the game. What is the lowest level you've beaten the game at? You're talking about that one streamer who unfortunately got their speedrun cut too short by being too underleveled for the Divine Dragon. And I kind of blew through it. Yeah, right. Kind of like the Goat Simulator. What do you think is too low of a level to beat the game at? I think the first time I played through it all the way through and finished, and actually succeeded in winning, I was level 35, which I think we're on track to exceed. So, okay, this one's gonna be. Yeah, this is the one where they kind of go in the T shape. Or the I shape, rather. Okay. They're gonna go that way, we're gonna go this way. Spirit Cloak. And wait for him to go all the way on the other side there. Ha. Okay. Okay, so I didn't even read what that said. Oh, we gotta wait for our turns. Okay. So I guess okay, so we're gonna be over that level definitely. So really, after kind of breezing through most of this so far, I don't know how well I'm gonna do for the final fights. I think we're pretty good. But if I can't beat it, that's going to be real sad for this stream. Although I think we'll be okay. It's the super boss, Magician Faust, and that rhymed. That I think is going to be difficult. I don't know. I think right before I finish the game, I'll probably give it a shot. Yeah, I don't have legend casks for anybody yet. That's another thing I've got to do. I think I'm going to try to take him on, as crazy it is without it, just to showcase how bad I'm going to get my ass handed to me. And then I think at that point, go ahead and finish the game, and then I'll probably have to take some time off to really prepare for that fight and see if I can't beat it after that point. Ah, yeah, they're not going to do nothing now. Okay. Well, as nice as it is, I want to get rid of random battles next, and then I'll go through and collect these items and stuff. Let's see, we've already done the, I don't really care about the laws with lining up. That's not really something we have to deal with. We already have access to the shops. We can't do and bother with the Death City thing until after the fact. So I think we're just going to do the stopping the kind of irritating random battles. And then worry about getting access to the Signet Sphere after that. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate, incredibly. I've never had one of my memory cards stolen. I have a friend, one of my best friends, and I don't think he'll ever live this down. We were both playing through Final Fantasy X way back in the day, and we were playing at his house, and we both had both of our memory cards in the PlayStation 2, and I think we were playing his game, and I think at that point I had like unlocked a lot of the like break damage limit, break HP limit kind of stuff, and I was a little bit farther than he was, and he's playing his game, and sure enough he picks the wrong memory card slot to save to. We have the same exact kind of like spot saved, and he overwrites my game. Oh, that's terrible. Like 100 and some hours just gone. Oh, I didn't see that. Should have been reading that. Yeah, so I'm now in the habit, if I have the option to, I will back up my saves as frequently as possible. It's the reason why I actually have a PSN Plus membership, just because one of the updates a long time ago for the PlayStation 3 prohibited the copying and backing up of data, so now by having that subscription I can back up my games. Yes, I want to revise the law. And this time we want to get rid of random battles, at least in Xenobatos. So 6, 6, 6. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so we can't change that. Now, that's interesting. I've never actually fought the super boss of Final Fantasy 12, the Iceman or whatnot. I think I've seen the boss. I don't think I ever wanted to bother with it. What exactly constitutes a Yizmat run? Is it just getting to that boss under a certain period of time, or just a certain level, or just kind of just defeating it? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we have to pick, if we can't get rid of the battles because of martial law, then I suppose we need to do code 703. I suppose that's not... Well, I mean, it's got, what, 50 million HP? I suppose then that in order to stop the battles, I think that has to be after we've done stuff and martial law is no longer in effect out here. Or maybe there's another code, I don't know. I've actually heard that you can actually set up the gambits in such a way that it's actually not that difficult of a fight. It's just simply time consuming, and maybe not even necessarily for you, for the player, because I mean it's just letting the game run and play itself. Okay, Law Factory. I think what we'll do is go ahead and pick up any kind of items that we missed. Fire, water, earth, light, thunder, so let's get rid of that one. Okay, I think we already have one of those, so we can get rid of that one if the next items we get aren't, if they're not armor or anything like that. Okay. A rainbow dress. I'm not quite sure what that does. I'm not even sure if we have one or not. I mean, other than the one we just got. I think these are both the shops. I don't think there's anything that they have that we didn't already get. The gambit system is actually something that I didn't like about Final Fantasy 12. I don't know if I think because at the time to me a Final Fantasy game included control over the entire party in some shape or form, whether it's turn-based or active time battle. So the fact that they made it kind of automatic didn't really sit well with me. So I didn't really use it too often, or to in any way, shape, or form to its most full effectiveness. So I know that they're coming out with the remastered version, so I'm thinking I might give it another shot. See if my opinions of it have changed in, you know, any sort of way. I mean, even though it's not turn-based, you did have the ability to control the characters, so I guess I can say that much for it. But again, with the kind of poor roster of character development, other than Bosch and Balthier and Ash, I really didn't care about the other half of the party, which kind of makes it difficult to really care when half the party is just I'm not interested. And the quickenings were a weird mechanic, as was the license board. You know, permanently affixing espers to a particular character. Supposedly, the Zodiac job system version, international version's the better version of the game. I think that that's what the remaster is supposed to be based off of, so I'm hoping it is. We'll see when it does come out. Okay, so now that we have cleared the way that we can go to the Signet Sphere, we want to head back to the very first area in Xenobados to take care of that. See what happens when we make it to the sphere and see if we can't protect it from our father. Did I grab that? I guess not. Oh, so in the... you can kind of give classes to each of the characters? I didn't know. I never knew that. That'd be cool, if that's what you're talking about. Okay, that's really cool though, at that point then, because despite the plot being kind of mediocre, I really enjoyed the job system in Final Fantasy V. In fact, anytime any kind of game does something similar to a job system or a job class system, if it's done properly, enjoy it immensely. The ability to change jobs and stuff. I've never actually replayed any of the earlier Final Fantasies. I played 1 and 2 twice over. Not from the same system though. I played Origins 1 and 2, and then I did the PSP versions. But I've never replayed 4, 5, or 6. I've definitely replayed 7 a couple times, 8, 9, 10, and 12 is only one playthrough. The great court where the signet sphere is held. From what I remember, it was a pretty fun game. It had some difficulties, some difficult parts. I know that the After Years sort of extra sequel type game for it got a lot of flack for not being very good. Accused. Okay. We've been accused. Things aren't looking good for whatever reason. And that's a little bit of a tip that we're going to be coming up to a bit of a boss fight. It couldn't come soon enough, considering I did not want to spend almost an hour trying to get through this city. Guess who we had to fight? Oh, yeah, I remember this guy. That one kind of reminds me of the one creepy guy from way back in the beginning of this game. Also kind of reminds me of the one guy from Street Fighter. Vega. Okay, so we're currently fighting the bosses Kubila, Vector, and Celebus. Kubila has 3,200 HP, Vector 4,000, and Celebus 3,000. We should get 12,000 experience and 300 gold. No items that they'll drop. The strategy here is we do not want to use our special. I don't know if that really applies to our team, but the idea here is we want to be able to heal. We want to get rid of Celebus first, because that's the one that's going to be doing the healing for their side. Kubila second, as it can use the can't combat. I don't think I equipped Talisman. And we're going to kill Vector last, because weak to magic or uses magic. So let's just see who is who. Vector, so he's the one we want to kill last. Kubila second. Awesome scythe, by the way. And Celebus is the one we want to get rid of. Looks like they're all dark, so light should be good. Oh, let's just see. She's strongest. I really kind of don't... Well, let's just see what we do. I'm going to kind of ignore my own roll, just to see what kind of damage we can do. I don't think we'll do enough damage to kill him outright, but you never know. Okay. I'll take it. Okay.
Die. More and more.
Okay. You know what? I wonder. Let's give her speed. Let's revive Rose. Dragoon it up. I think our Silver Dragon, White Dragon will kill both of them. 2 birds, 1 stone, and heal us. What? should totally be defeated by now. What kind of crap is that? Ah, kind of like a last-ditch effort.